Alright, so let's start packing our stuff, guys.
For when he gets back with that sled.
It's probably going to be very soon.
Yep.
And we're going to have to return it.
Someone's going to do
It takes
that.
you a while to find a village, just because you're in the north and you're kind of in the middle of nowhere. You probably search for upwards of an hour before you see any signs of life.
Okay. Does it look like a village that could have sleds?
Well, we're in the north, so.
Like a village that could have sleds.
You can tell because they have a shed that says sleds on it.
Well, I mean, like, is it houses? Is it teepees? Is
Yeah,
it
you do find
wigwams?
a place. It's not a barbarian
wigwam.
settlement. It looks like they are nomadic, but
I am John, the shrubber.
they must follow herds or something.
Shrubbery is my
Cool.
business.
So, because subtlety is lost on me,
Roger.
I just
That's what I was.
at like the city limits and then hop off, and the cloud follows me.
All right. The few people that are outside, like tending the communal fire and stuff, like they see you land, and they are all brandishing their spears.
Hi, I say,
In
Sky Tongue.
greetings, sorcerer.
How are you?
Doing well so far.
Okay. Okay. Can we point those not at me?
Okay.
Can you leave our village in peace?
I can.
Yeah. We're also capable of lowering our spears. Now that we've both figured out things that we can and cannot do. I'd appreciate it if you left.
Okay, can I just ask a question real quick first?
Bird perception.
Like Christmas 5, by the way, just as a reminder.
Sure.
Can I borrow a sled?
You ask total strangers.
Yeah.
As a total stranger.
Yep.
Seems legit.
So you're a rude sorcerer.
Yeah, the second
I mean, I guess. I'm not the one pointing spears at anybody.
You're
He's not
also
wrong.
the one that just invaded our home.
He's not wrong.
But see, invasions are like an act of war, and I'm certainly not doing that.
You're a sorcerer. Everything you do is an act of war.
Ooh, girl.
I mean, none of the spells that I know actually hurt people.
So you know more than one spell. So you're an accomplished sorcerer.
I guess.
Thank you. No one's ever
Digging
said
that
that
hole
about me.
deeper.
Wow. Thank you.
Like the two guys in front, like exchange weird looks because you just thank them. Okay, now on your way, sorcerer.
Okay, but so is that a no? I can't borrow a sled?
You've had a compliment. Now please leave.
Okay. I get on my cloud, and then I go back up until I can't see them anymore.
All right.
And I loop back around, and I like scan from like the edge of my cloud until I see a cart.
Okay. Yeah.
Not
they,
a cart, a sled.
Sled. Yeah. No, they do have sleds. They've got a few. It's like the normal like dog musher sleds for like chasing down game and stuff.
Okay. They have one that looks like it could fit.
So they have a
5 people on
giant
it?
Iditarod sled.
Do they have a giant Iditarod sled?
Just what you're telling me.
It looks like they have one. It's the roof of one of the buildings. It's been overturned and then like flaps lower down to make a tent.
Hmm.
You just steal their house?
Sounds
You can't just steal their house.
Sounds like
Sounds like a
boat.
great thing.
It's a land boat.
Land boat!
Okay.
A bloat.
So the smaller sleds that they have.
Yep.
How many of those do they have?
They've got a handful of them. There's no dogs present,
Good.
um,
Good.
which means they probably have more that are out with the dogs right now.
Okay.
Who let them out?
Okay. So
Shut it.
Who?
Damn it.
here's what I do.
Who?
No. Get out.
I pull my cloud into a steep dive,
Okay.
and then while I'm coming down and about to quote unquote collide with the sleds, the cloud goes upside down. I grab the ropes for 2 of them, and I take back off into the sky.
You're going pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
You grab a couple ropes attached to some sleds.
Do I just leave with ropes?
Roll your roll damage for bare fists.
Oh.
Bare fist.
Oh no. Do you have any soak?
What did you do? What have you done? What have you done?
They had hardness.
I can't
What's
believe
their
you've done
hardness?
this.
It's mundane wood
So,
and rope.
so not more than 10.
So not more than 10.
But are these exceptional quality?
Well, I only got one. I got 2 successes.
Alright, so you only dealt 2 damage?
Yes.
Okay. You successfully leave with 1 intact sled.
Yes.
And,
Okay.
And a rope.
And a rope. That's
A
important
rope.
too.
A rope.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
They turn around and you can almost hear the swearing on the wind. As they just got mugged by a sorcerer.
They didn't get mugged. I didn't punch them.
You
still
broke
stole
their
from
stuff
them.
and took
I'm a
things.
robber,
I didn't
I'm a burglar.
Break their stuff.
You,
on purpose.
this was their house. You accosted them.
You did. You broke and entered and stole.
What's your compassion?
3. I got 3 successes.
Wow, that's an awful lot of
I
lemon.
turned back around.
Wow.
I feel really bad
I
about
feel,
it.
I feel like it's because you broke one and you know you can't return it anymore. Because you generally do have pretty good intentions on things, but
So I land back at the same spot that I did before when I was,
Being an asshole.
I put the sled down and the rope.
My God.
Okay, so I need to explain something real quick.
Oh my god.
oh, great! I'd love to hear it.
Okay, good. I'm glad. So
Same page.
I was just going to borrow these, and then I was going to return them because I need to get my group of friends to Whitewall so we can talk to people about getting rid of Maramasfell.
Roll a social attack for me. Literally charisma, whatever.
Presence,
Sure.
stunt dice.
Wouldn't it technically be performance because there's more than 2 of
I'm
them?
only talking to one of them.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he's like the ringleader of the people who
Gotcha.
aren't allowed to go hunt.
The ringleader.
The king of the wussies.
I'll give you 2.
And my appearance is 4, for what that's worth.
It's worth quite a lot actually, because that affects his MDV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. His MDV was effectively 1. Yeah, 1.
Okay, cool. I got 3 successes.
Awesome. So they both like look at each other like a little startled and like they put their spears on. They hold their spears up and not pointed at you.
Yes.
So you're trying to get rid of the fell?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say so?
You were pointing spears at me before.
You barged in here like you own the place.
No, I didn't.
He says with a sled right in his hand.
I mean, we don't have much. I mean, we have a little bit less now, but
I can fix this.
Well, you can't.
I think.
all right. I'll tell you what. Just 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right, and
Like I have to wait for 5 minutes?
only if you want help.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I start pacing.
The guy goes over to a couple of the others and like does a few short orders. One goes into one tent, one goes in the other tent, and the other one goes to where a few more of the sleds were. Pulls back one more sled, and he waits for a moment, and then the 2 other guys come out with supplies, like wrapped up in.
So when they come back, I've got the intact sled like on the tip of my finger, like balancing it.
The one guy was just staring at you, like watching the whole time. The other 2 stop and almost drop all their food and supplies.
Do I hear like a or something?
Sorcerers. They load up that sled and it's actually like a very full sled, not like the Grinch Stole Christmas or
yeah,
anything,
okay.
but like it is a packed sled, like somebody's going on a trip.
Whoa.
Uh,
I say.
and
Whoa.
it takes 2 of them and they push it on over to you and they say, "We've watched what you did before, so we figure you can handle this by yourself."
So the ringleader guy,
Yeah,
right? It's like, look at the stuff.
Thomas.
He's got a lisp.
I look at the stuff. I look at him.
Asshole.
I look at the stuff. I look at him, and I walk over and I hug him, not as tight as I can, or else he would explode.
Crack. And that's why I don't worry about Thomas.
I hug him like I'm hugging a piece of paper. And he still gets
Who
up.
gives the best hugs in the kingdom?
He
Of course.
he lets you do it, but he doesn't return the hug. He just like
You made a big difference today, I say to him.
just give him hell.
From this moment, everything leads back to this
Hell
point.
yes.
And then you
And then I pick. So I have 2 sleds now, yes?
2 sleds.
And one sled
empty.
loaded up with stuff.
Yep.
So I take the sled that's not loaded up with stuff, turn it upside down and around so that it like makes
Yep.
a square, and then I just pick it up, get on my cloud, and fly away.
What do all these squares make?
All these squares make a circle.
The 3 very bewildered
Hi, Max.
villagers
You just standing at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Just-
afraid of the basement.
literally just scratching their heads watching, and
I'll bring these back if I live long enough.
Bye.
they turn back to the fire and start talking about how they're going to explain why all that shit's missing.
So a sorcerer descended from the sky, and then he stole one, and then he asked really politely for one after explaining why he stole it.
And he had a really good reason. Like a really good one.
And then I show back up with 2 sleds.
Yay.
One of
Probably
which-
takes you about like 25 minutes to get back. It's a straight shot.
And when you get back, my first reaction is, oh god.